My goodness, I'm telling you, they get serious over here with the motorcycles in the summer. What is up, everybody? I'm gonna invite some people in. It is Wednesday, team training Wednesday, team training. Happy Wednesday. It's a win. Hey. I should blot a little bit before we get started. Just so you guys know, those of you that are coming in and watching the replay, I will be sharing this to my YouTube channel because I haven't shared in a while. And this is general information. Unless it gets really, really deep, then I won't. But as for now, this will be shared to my YouTube channel. So those of you guys that are watching the replay on my YouTube channel, make sure that if you have any questions that you put them in the comments of my YouTube channel, because a lot of times people message me on my social media platform. It's better if you comment on my YouTube channel. And please know that this is a training that I'm doing for my team, which is Team Winners Elite, and I am just sharing it onto my YouTube channel because a lot of other consultants are looking for information and assistance in their business, and I'm using this as a way to give back as well. So what is up, Kia? What's up, Teresa? Now, I need to T, like T-E. Anyway, what is up? What's up, JoJo? Those of you guys that don't know, I kind of gave JoJo the name JoJo. Well, actually, it's her granddaughter's name, but I started calling her that when she was my customer, and it just stuck with me. So Michelle Willis is JoJo. What is up, Tashi? What's up? Hey, Aurelia. Okay, so I know just like a little bit of housekeeping as far as the challenges and stuff like that, the gifts that I said I would be sending out for that, which is on the team page. You guys know about it. Give me a minute because I'm on Team Winners now, babe. Give me a minute because I have been getting myself organized as well. I did not forget about you guys. What, babe? The first training was on Danny B's. Today's training is now the training is on Team Winners. Remember I had 2 trainings today? What do you need? Well, go ahead, babe, but no one can see that. You can't see over there. Sorry. Soon as we get started, here come hubby, huh? But hey, he's a Team Winners elite leader too, but he's not getting on. But anyway, so y'all, let me tell y'all this as well before we get started. We are now at 698 Team Winners. So who's going to carry us over to 700? I'm just saying. I'm working on it myself. I'm just saying. Hi, Stephanie. What is up, Ree? Boom. What's up, Jen? Yes. Okay. I can do it, Ree, I think. Can you share the team pages from here? No, I can't. So anyway, you guys, please make sure that you share this with your business partners. If you have a team page, share this to your team page if you have one. If you have business partners, tag your business partners in this video. The reason I am sending out a text should be going out in approximately 5 minutes because I did get on a little early, but I will send out a text. But here's the thing. I am the creator of this team page, and even I do not get text. I mean, sometimes I don't get notifications from the page that I created. So seriously, I know. So with that being said, tag, and y'all know I got my amazing cup, huh, girl? Regina did something with that. So anyway, so make sure you tag your team, your business partners, I'll say. And so I know I just did a training on a fellow elites page, which is Danielle Baker. Y'all know Danny B. She's been on here before, and I was honored to do that. So I went on there and did a little talking. And actually the training I did over there is basically it's the same thing that I was going to actually talk to you guys about. And I know the topic is a bit harsh. And here's the thing. Y'all might not be used to me speaking as harsh, but it's like, you know, when you go up, me and the whole team go up. Like, we got to get deeper and we got to get more real and we got to like dig in. You understand what I'm saying? So I am at the point where like we're not sugarcoating. Not that I ever sugarcoat it, but it's like it's time to take the training wheels off. I know that we have a lot of people on the team that are new and that's cool. But also this will apply to people that are new, people that are just now coming in, as well as people that have been in this business. You guys, please know that when I come on the team page and I share information, like I am not, like for real, and I don't mean this in any kind of way, no offense or anything, but when I get on here, I am on here to share information to show y'all how to win. Cause like legit, I'm not on here. Well, I do like to have fun though. I'm just saying, but I'm not on here just spitting, you know, everything that I'm spitting just to like kill time. Cause baby, I could do so many. I have a lot going on in my life that I could be doing, and not just like just killing time. That's definitely not what this is. This is me sharing vital information with you guys that I have learned through experience. Okay, so I know that the topic seems a little harsh that says your business works when you do, but I cannot tell y'all how many times I get people in my inbox asking me, how did I build my Instagram platform, or how did I build my Facebook platform, or how did I get to elite, or how did I or if I put my receipts or something like that from what I made in the business, people are like, hold up. You got that in like a weekend, or you made that in a week. Like, how did you do that? And it's kind of like, there's no secret sauce. Like I didn't just wake up and end up here, right? I've been working my business for 3 years, and technically I didn't even start working it right away when I joined. I sat on it for 5 months, and y'all already know the story, right? Lenora Price is on your team, Reed. Lenora Price is killing it in recruiting. I'm just shout out to Lenora. I mean, she killing it. Lenora and Pam, those are people that I keep seeing in my text alerts. So shout out to y'all for, and Jacqueline Tyler, she be killing it too. So shout out to y'all for killing it, all right? But people hop in. What's with it? What's up, V? But I just want to put that out there, that a lot of times people come to my in my inbox, even some people on our team, and most of the time though, it's not people on our team. They're like, so how did you build your Instagram up? So how did you get your following like that? So how do you get as many people watching your lives? Like right now we get about anywhere from 75 to like 130 people on my Facebook lives, and that's on my business page. But here's the trick part about it. Everybody coming around now talking about how you get so many, but they weren't there when I had like 7. So there was a time when I first started out doing lives on Instagram, I literally had like 7 people watching my Instagram, right? So, and then when I did transfer or migrate over to my business page on Facebook, baby, it was like 10 people. They weren't all coming over right away. So it's not like a magic wand thing or nothing like that. My fairy godmother or nobody made that happen like that, right? It has a lot to do with what I speak over my business and the work that I put in, right? I not only have the faith to believe that it can happen and will happen, but I put legs on my faith. You understand what I'm saying? And so I do pray over my business, and I pray over my team as well. And so I'm just putting it out there to let y'all know that there's no secret sauce. Like, if you want your business to work for you, you got to work it. You got to put in the work. You have to put in the time. You have to be consistent. And I know that sometimes stuff seems to be redundant. But one thing that I do know, just based off of, going to school, because I do have my associates and I do have my bachelor's. And one thing that helped me in the studying process, I graduated cum laude with my bachelor's. And one thing that helped me do that was repetition, right? So even if it seems like I'm saying something a lot, listen and apply it anyway, because repetition is what helps something stick, right? Even in the word in the word of God, it tells us to meditate on the word day and night. You might already know what this particular thing says, but when you meditate on it, you're like reiterating on it, you're pondering on it, you're consistently thinking on it and saying it and making it become a part of you. That's what happens also with repetition. When you begin to hear the same thing and you speak it, it becomes a part of you, if you will. So never ever discount a training like, oh yeah, she said that before. Well, if I said it before and I'm saying it again, it's a reason that I'm saying it, because it works. I know it works. I'm just saying. So anyway, so your business works when you do. So I'm going to give you guys some examples. We're going to talk about What is up? Okay, I gotta give a shout out to my aunt. Patricia Johnson is my aunt. And this is what I told my husband. She was here last night. And shout out to her because she helped me get my house all together. She came over like, we about to get you organized, baby. And shout out to my aunt, Patricia Johnson, on here. Like, the compliments of her and my cousin, they like came and hooked it up because that ain't my ministry, but they did it. They showed me how to make it like pop. So anyway, shout out to my aunt that came down, and I told my husband I was going to say this. I was going to be like, if anybody mess with me, my aunt got a license to carry. So anyway, that's just a little inside joke, but it's really true. But so I wanted to say that your business works when you do. All is well. What's up, Angela? What's up, everybody? And as you guys are coming on, just know that the love is real. And shout out to y'all. I'm just not going to call everybody's name because it'll kind of take me off of where I'm going. And I'm going to, I endeavor to allow a little bit of time for questions for you guys because I always want to end with questions. But that means that we're going to have to move quickly because I do have an appointment to get a chair because this one squeaks too much. And B, shut your mouth. But I need to get a different one since we upgrading up over here. But anyway, so your business works when you do. And the biggest thing I can say about working your business is staying consistent, you guys. And the things that I'm telling you guys, y'all know I have, and if you don't know, I actually have more than one business. I have multiple businesses, okay? And so I have to apply this across the board to all of my businesses as well as my life. This applies to your children. This applies to your marriage or whatever. You have to stay consistent in whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like I have the authority, and I know I have the authority to speak on things like marriage and things like kids, right? Because my kids are 24 and 19. I've been married 20 years. So yeah, I could talk about it and I could keep it real with y'all because that's the only way I know how to be, okay? So staying consistent. Now, when I say stay consistent, that means staying consistent with your lives, staying consistent with your shopping as far as your inventory. Okay, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent with your lives. You have to stay consistent about speaking what you want to see over your business and praying over your business if you believe in prayer. Okay, it's praying over your business and your team, but you have to stay consistent. It's like this. If I have a TV show that I watch and I know that they come on every Friday, and I take this same thing into account when I'm doing my lives. If I know that I have a TV show that I watch every Friday, guess what? If they switch up on me and they move to another night and they don't say nothing, or they come every other Friday, or they come on a Wednesday randomly and sometimes on a Friday, at some point in time, I'm going to stop looking for them on a Friday because obviously they playing with my emotions. They're not serious about their show and being, coming to deliver to their audience that is watching them on Fridays. So I'm not going to look for them. I'm going to look for a replacement. I'm going to look for another show to watch because obviously they don't care, right? And they're not serious about what they're doing. So if you are going to go live, be consistent with going live. I tell people all the time, like I have business cards that I have an electronic business card that is on all of my invoices inside of my Shopify store. So when I invoice people, they get an electronic copy of my business card, right? When I mail people stuff out, I give them a hard copy, a physical copy of my business card. And on my business card, it says 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Instagram, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook. It lets people know where to find me. Because guess what? Because if I'm out and about and someone wants a business card, or they want to know about my business, or they see the fact that I have on some jewelry, shout out to the new Z pieces, just saying, and the little Z bracelet. But shout out to because they knew. But if they see what I'm rocking and I may not have all that stuff with me, or whatever the case may be, I always let people know, baby, you can find me on social media anywhere. I'm on YouTube. There's my YouTube handle. This is my website where you can shop my page. And then I'm on Instagram, same thing, CK Jewels. I'm on Facebook, same thing, CK Jewels. So it's very important that your branding is in place, number one, because if you are, let's say I am Crystal Key Jewelry Lover on Instagram, and then Jewelry Lover Crystal Key on Facebook, and then I am, shop.ckeyjewels over here, and then I'm like ckeyjewels.com over there. Like, you're not consistent with your branding. So one thing about being consistent is being consistent with your branding as well. So guess what? If the only thing people remember is CK Jewels, then they could Google that thing, okay? They can Google me and find me anywhere. Matter of fact, they can type in CK, because CK is all over the, what I'm saying. So they could Google and find CK if they're like, I know her name, right? Maybe they don't remember all of your handles or all of that. If you're consistent with your branding, then they can find you everywhere because you are consistent. So being consistent with your branding and being consistent with the times of your live shows, I'm telling y'all the stuff that works for me. And the reason that it is imperative that you put a card in especially if you have a website, it is imperative. Like, you got to do this like you live and breathe and have your being, okay? You got to put this stuff inside of your packages that you ship out, because I have people that never ever shop my lives that will shop my website. So if I put this inside of their order when they order from my website, now they know, baby, I'm everywhere. You can find me in all these places, okay? So that is a must. You want to be consistent in your marketing and your branding. You want to be consistent in your lives, and you want to be consistent in your shopping. Now, the reason that I say consistent in shopping is this, and I know that there are a lot of new people that are just now joining Paparazzi, but here's the thing. The reason that my business is still popping, first of all, God is good. Like, all glory goes to God. I ain't gonna even take none of that at all, right? Because he allowed it to happen, so I thank God for that. But I will say that he gives me wisdom on how to operate my business as well. And one thing I do know is that if you're ordering sporadically during this season, when things are coming in like every month, because I have some packages that I have not received that I ordered a month ago. About a month ago. No, but seriously, I can't help it. But I have packages that I haven't received for like a month. If all I did was order sporadically here and there, 1 week there, another week there, it will probably be 2 weeks or so before I ever get a package. You can't operate your business like that, okay? Walmart and Target don't operate like that. They don't. Well, right now, COVID, it's a little different. You might see some empty shelves. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is they don't wait until their shelves get empty to fill them up for their customers. They keep their customers coming back with what they have, and they always have something on the way. So you want to make sure that you're staying consistent with your lives, your shopping, speaking what you want to see over your business, praying over your business and your team. Now, this is the thing, being consistent with speaking what you want. And I say this all the time because words have power, and they are extremely powerful. And I want you guys to know that they are so powerful that if you speak one thing that you want to see and then you counteract it with some other words, they're just as powerful, and you can cancel out what you're saying. So don't say you want your business to be popping and then turn around and be like, well, my business ain't popping because I'm not getting no packages, because I'm not getting this, because I'm not. No, it can still. Don't say that your business, you want to have a successful business, you want to make this amount of money and and then you counteract it with talking about how it's not doing. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it may seem like. I don't care if your boxes are trickling in at this point. Be careful the things that you speak over yourself, your life, your business, your children, your marriage, everything. Because we have the power to make things manifest. And even though you just kind of just doing like what they call that, lip service, that lip service will manifest some things. So you got to be careful the things that you're saying, okay? I have to be careful, and this is just something that I just, kind of, when I was doing the training on Danny B's page, I just thought, I was like, you know what, I say a whole lot. Well, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time. I got to watch saying that so much. And I'm talking about me. Because if I keep saying I don't have time for this and I don't have time to do that and I don't have time, guess what? I'm going to feel like I ain't never got time to do nothing, and stuff's not going to get done, and I'm going to always feel overwhelmed. So I have to work on that and be like, I have to schedule my time. I have to, not procrastinate. I have to schedule my time efficiently. I have to prioritize. So I have to use different vocabulary, right? Because it makes a difference, and I'm speaking to myself first, okay? So then the next thing is always be willing to improve, whether that's systems, whether that's styles, whether that's the inventory style, and whether that's the inventory quantity, okay? One thing I know, and I told y'all the other day on the live, I kind of ended up going into comments sold, like kicking and screaming, if you will, because, and let me make sure I can see stuff. Okay. I kind of went into comments sold, kicking and screaming a little bit, because I really didn't want to do that. I knew that comment sold was going to make me kind of get a little structured. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that my lives are a little spontaneous, okay? I like to grab from the pegboard. I like to be like, oh, babe, that piece is going to go perfect with that. Can you grab it? Like, that's how I do my lives, right? But because I was thinking along those lines and I was not willing to move forward at that time, I didn't even get to the point to know that even if you're spontaneous, there's a remedy for that. They have a scanning system. You can manually add stuff to the invoice after. You could do this, you could do that. I didn't know that all that existed because I was blocking myself off because I didn't want to grow in that area. I wasn't willing to improve in that area. But when I was willing to improve and take that next step to grow, to improve, now I know that there's so many things out there that's available to me. But had I just stayed here, I'd have been stagnant. I wouldn't be allowing myself to grow. I would be limiting the great experience that I can give my customers. Like, it would be so many things that I'm holding myself back from because I don't want to grow or improve. So when everything around you is telling you to go and push forward, you got to move. You can, or you will be stagnant. And when you become stagnant and complacent, that does not feel good. And that can be very discouraging because it'll cause you to want to give up because you ain't moving nowhere, right? So make sure that when it comes to systems, I'm not saying that y'all have to move to comment sold, but perhaps you haven't. I got pushed in the water, V. V done pushed me in the water. Psh, go, swim. Anyway, but I'm so happy. That's why you need people around you that'll push you too. You can't just be the head honcho of everything. You need help, boo. You need people around you that's gonna push you and challenge you too. You need a circle that, you know, where everybody got brains. You can't be the smartest one. Nah, that ain't healthy. So anyway, you need other brains around too. And you can't feel intimidated and you can't feel insecure about it. Have some other brains and beauty around you. That y'all help each other. Y'all help each other grow. So anyway, just like all y'all winners, because a lot of y'all, we all got it going on over here. Like, all the winners is fly too. I'm like, dang, everybody look good in winners. But anyway, okay. So back to what I was saying. So you got to be willing to move as far as systems go. And it may not be, you know, you going to comment sold, but perhaps you haven't gotten your Shopify going. You are holding yourself back. I'm going to tell you right now. When I told a lot of the people that I told to get on Shopify, now that they have finally officially got onto Shopify and really did it, they're like, oh my God, girl, they're blown away. Because I'm telling you, if you do not move to Shopify or you do not move, matter of fact, hubby came on here and told y'all before COVID got into full effect that it was coming. And that y'all might want to get y'all online stores popping because that's going to be what a lot of people are going to be using because people, if stuff gets shut down, people going to be like going to online shopping. What happened? They went to online shopping. If you wasn't in place, I'm not going to say that you missed it, but that little wave that where everybody was just kind of shooting up in sales and everybody was coming to their website, you missed some of those sales, but did you miss out? No, you still can get on board. You can still hop aboard the train. You can still get your website popping because I'm telling you, there is so much joy and comfort and peace in knowing that all of your sales are not contingent on going live. Do you know I used to feel pressure in the very beginning because it's like, well, I done spent this much money on inventory, so I'm going to need to get that back in this live. Baby, before I go live, I could have money coming in like $1,000 before I even go live that week or more. And that's because people shop when you think they're not shopping. People are on your website at 2 a.m. in the morning and 3 a.m. in the morning and they are shopping. People have different work shifts that they do. Maybe they have insomnia, whatever the case may be. They're on your website while you sleep. So you can't go live 24 hours a day. Okay, you cannot go live 24 hours a day, but your website can be live 24 hours a day. Your website can be doing the work that you're not doing while you sleep. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have not started a store, you're like in archaic times, okay? Like you're way back. You got to come up. You got to step up. I don't care. Don't tell me like $29. Oh my God. Like when you get into a business, you already know you got to invest. So just get in your mind that you're going to get a Shopify and you're going to pay $29 a month, because all that is 6 pieces of jewelry. If you're not selling 6 pieces of jewelry a month, then you probably in the wrong business, because you can definitely sell 6 pieces a month to pay for Shopify. Matter of fact, I guarantee you start a Shopify and start putting your stuff out there and letting people, and your Shopify got to be cute. You can't have no janky looking Shopify where people scared to put their credit card in there. Okay. It needs to look like it's professional. Okay. So just, make sure that you have someone look at that so it does look professional. Matter of fact, make it look like something you want to look at or shop through. Okay. So if I'm just telling you now, like Shopify will pay for itself 1,000,000 times over. So if you do not have a Shopify or a Square or whatever, I recommend Shopify over Square hands down any day, because I've been there, done that, had Square. Shopify's better, but it's your prerogative. You do what you want to do. But if you are not, how can I say this? If you're not getting a web store, a personalized web store, you're hoarding inventory in a sense, because you'll never be able to show all of your inventory that you have. Even if you go live 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, if you are planning to work your business. If you're buying hundreds of pieces of jewelry a week, how you going to show all that? Like, you will be wore out. Like, you got to work. One thing about millennials that's so dope is that they work smarter, not harder. They're like, how can I do this less work? I ain't gonna lie. Millennials do that. That's what this generation is doing. It's not all about manual hard labor, even though you do have to do that too, but you don't have to work as hard as you did back in the day, right? You don't have to go to the library and go get encyclopedias. Go Google, right? Google. Or however else. Like, Google's my BFF. So I'm just saying, work smarter and not harder. You're hurting yourself if you don't have one. Okay? Just no judging, but I'm judging. No judging, but I'm trying to help y'all, okay? So now, inventory styles, okay? Like, there's times where I buy stuff that in my own opinion, is not cute at all. It's ugly. But I buy ugly stuff too, because guess what? The ugly pieces need love too. Somebody likes them. Somebody want them ugly pieces. I could get 1 or 2 pieces just to, make sure that I have, I have like an array of different pieces. And guess what? Them 2 pieces I thought was not cute, they done sold out, right? So even when it comes to inventory style and quantity, even during this time where shipping is slow, even if you have to buy more than you're used to buying, at least when your inventory comes in, you have more to sustain you until the next time. Okay? Till the next box you get, right? Maybe you got to up your little inventory spending, okay? And when I say little, I don't mean that in a condescending way. Me and my kids, we always say, you little this, you little that. Oh, you look cute with your little glasses, right? So I'm not condescending. It's just what we do. All right. So you gotta always be willing to improve your systems, your styles, your inventory style, quantity, all that. Right. So now also use obstacles as a stepping stone and not a stumbling block. Example, the shipping, right? We can't let that. I'm going to need a sip of water. Hold on, guys. We can't let that determine the success of our business. The point of the matter is we are ordering it and it's going to come in eventually, and we're going to have those hot pieces when they come in, and we can even make money before they even get here, okay, with pre-sales, right? So if, like, my thing is, I like to use obstacles as stepping stones and not stumbling blocks, right? Because one thing a teacher told me in college, she was saying that everyone has obstacles, but you gotta overcome those. Are you gonna let them dictate your future and your success? Or are you, oh, thank you. That was, Regina gave it to me. It says, oh, amazing. Y'all know I say that all the time. So anyway, you can't let that, like the slow shipping dictate how your business is gonna operate. No, you always work on a workaround, right? So if the shipping is slow and you don't, in fact, do pre-sales, because I like pre-sales because that means I got money coming in daily, so daily coming in for new releases daily, okay? But that means, okay, send people to your Paparazzi website if you can't order as much as you want to because shipping is slow. Send them to the Paparazzi website, okay? Send them to the Paparazzi website, all right? Or get some vintage pieces. And when you do get the boxes that you get, match the older pieces up with the vintage pieces. They need love too. Match them up. Get them out of here. There are ways to make stuff happen instead of like, for real, the more that you focus on something, it magnifies it, right? So the more we focus on, oh, there's a delay in shipping, it just magnifies and magnifies. Then you get irritated, then you're like, okay, I'm not gonna work the business or whatever the case may be. And then now that's all bad. Don't focus on the fact that shipping is slow. While shipping is slow, do things like send people to your paparazzi website if you can't purchase, right? Revamp your organization system. That's what's happened over here, right? Like, okay, maybe boxes aren't coming every single day, and I order, okay? Like, we about to hit gold soon. So, like, I'm ordering, but boxes aren't coming every single day like they used to. I mean, I might have a time where they come daily for like 3 days, and then they might not come for like 2 days. Like, they came Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because FedEx comes on Sunday. They came, then I didn't get none Monday, I didn't get none Tuesday, and then they was like, whoop, there it is today. But during those days, guess what I did? We organize, because this is still a part of nurturing my business. This is still a part of pouring into my business. This is a part of making me even feel good about my business, organizing my space, right? So that everything's not cluttered, so that everything has its place, so that when the stuff starts flowing in again, everything has its area and I can move with excellence, right? And efficiency. Okay, so that's a part of working your business and nurturing your business too. And post more during this time. While you're not maybe getting packages as frequently, post more on social media. Talk to your customers more. Communicate with them. See what they like. See what they think you can improve on. See what pieces they like. Do reports. Look to see what's selling the most. See if you're selling more bracelets. See if you're selling more rings. See if you're selling more necklaces. See what's selling the most. You know, go in the back office. Look at things that are that are on the way or something, and maybe start looking in your Shopify store. That's another reason you need Shopify, because you can look in Shopify and look at your pieces and see what you can match with upcoming things, so that when that does come in, you can put stuff together and make a set, right? Track your pieces, know when they're coming in. It's kind of hard to do that now because like it's so behind, right? And I'll be forgetting what's coming. But another thing that I did that has helped me tremendously is I signed up with FedEx text alerts. So whenever they pick up a package from Paparazzi, it lets me know that the package was picked up. When it's out for delivery, it lets me know it's out for delivery. And when it's delivered, it lets me know. So let's say I'm out and I'm gonna be out for like maybe 2-3 hours or something, but then I get a text notification that says we just delivered your packages. If I want to go back and pick them up before I finish my little trip or whatever I'm doing, I can come get it or whatever. So that has been a lifesaver, because it kind of lets me know what to expect that day. I can plan my day. If I know I'm getting 6 boxes or 8 boxes or 2 boxes, I can plan accordingly and know, okay, this day I'm getting 6 boxes in, so I'm going to need to fulfill a lot of orders. This day I'm only getting 2, so then maybe tomorrow when I'm getting 6, I'll spend that day fulfilling a lot of my online orders, right? So it helps me to gauge my schedule. So you might want to do that. And it's not just for Paparazzi. When you put your address and stuff in the system and your name, it'll let you know whenever you get any what's a pox? It'll let you know when you get any box from FedEx. It will notify you, and I freaking love that system. It's like hands down the best ever. Okay, so it's amazing. So also, the one thing I wanted to say about nurturing your business and staying consistent, I want to use an example. That anything that you pour into or that you nurture, you kind of give life to it, and it stays it kind of stays afloat and it stays maintained. One time, my husband and I were passing by a house, and I guess the house had been empty for like a few years, right? And so we had passed by the house. I don't remember when this was. It's just in my mind, like the memory of this. The house looked ran down, beat down, and all that, right? And you know why the house looked ran down, beat down? It was a nice house, nice big house, nice driveway, all that. But like the wood and stuff started falling off, and just all kinds of, it just looked beat up. And I'm not just talking about the grass, and I'm not talking about bushes. I'm talking about the house itself. It looked run down, and it wasn't that old. But you know why? No one was living there. There was no life there. There was no nurturing taking place. There was no one living inside of there. There was no one taking care of anything. So a lot of times, like even with the relationship, if you neglect a relationship, you're not gonna have one, or I should say you ain't gonna have one. If you're in a marriage and you neglecting, your spouse or whatever, you're not gonna have a relationship. So I don't know why people don't correlate that to a business or life or whatever it is you're doing. If you are not doing the necessary things to keep that thing alive, it is gonna die. And then you're going to look up trying to reach out to everyone, trying to like talking about SOS, trying to get like a lifeguard jacket to revive your business when you ain't putting life into it. You're not pouring into it. You're not nurturing it. You're not, going live. And I'm not speaking to you personally, but if it applies to you, then take it, swallow it, chew it, absorb it, and move forward. Cause it's just you pre-sale on Shopify by posting your items as soon as you get them, and you get as soon as you purchase them and you get the notification that they are yours and Paparazzi has confirmed your order. You put it on your website. So we could talk about that later a little bit more, but that is how I keep it flowing. But anyway, you have to nurture. So many times people come to my inbox and stuff, and some of you guys is too, and they're like, well, can you show me how to be popping like you are, and how to do this and how to do this and how to do that? Then you go look at their Facebook, or you look at their Instagram, or you look at you say send your dashboard over, and you look at people's dashboard and it say 0 active, 0 PV, or like what the heck? Like what you want me to do? Like, I can't revive nothing. Like, how you gonna resuscitate? There ain't no life there. It's nothing there. How you neglected it. You let it die. Like, it's been dead for a long time. I'm not saying that you can't like bring it back to life or nurture that thing back up, because sometimes you can have a dead plant and you could cut certain, I do not have a green thumb, just know that, but you can cut certain things off and then you can like nurture it and then it'll kind of start sprouting up again. I've seen that, never done it, seen it. I don't have a green thumb, but I'm just saying, yes, you can revive certain things, but what do you think is going to happen if you neglect your business and you're not buying inventory, you're not going live, you're not posting any pictures, no one knows that you do the business? It's gonna die. Like, you're not paying no attention to it. Just to say you have a business and to slap a name on a card, that's not enough. You have to work your business. You have to act like you like it, right? You got a relationship, you got to act like you like your spouse, like you love them a little bit, right? If you want it to be successful. So it's the same thing with your business. Do you like it? Do you like what you do? Because if you don't, then don't do it. Do something else that you really love doing. No one's holding a gun up to somebody's head and saying you got to do paparazzi, right? Make sure that it's something you desire. If it's not, don't waste your time. Do something that you really feel that you can benefit from and you enjoy, right? Because when you enjoy something, even when it's hard work, it's really not as bad as doing something you can't stand, So make sure that you are not looking at obstacles as something that's just gonna like kill your business. Use that obstacle to birth something better, to nurture something else, to focus on organizing or doing different things and, systems that maybe your customers will love. Okay. Now, self-care, and then I'm a give you, I got to wrap this up in 5 minutes. So self-care is very, very important as well, because if you're not okay, then everything around you, it's not okay. You get what I mean? Like, you have to be balanced. You have to have balance, okay? So remain confident. Tell yourself, you're pretty, you're handsome, you look good, you are successful, right? Because our words have power. We are what we believe we are, right? So start speaking, even if you don't believe it yet. Start speaking over yourself until you do. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, you are pretty, you are beautiful, you are elite, you are a 6-figure earner. You make this and this and that. You make however much it is you want to make, but you got to put some legs on that faith. You can't just speak it and think it's just going to appear and there's nothing you have to do. You have to put some legs on it, right? You have to act like you want it, right? Because if my kids say they want something, they better show me that they really want it. Because you don't I'm not just dropping everything in your life and, in your lap, and you don't care about nothing and you're not going to nurture it and maintain it or act like you appreciate it, right? You have to be appreciative, and we show that appreciation by working it, right? Nurturing it. Show that you really want it. And so anyway, stay encouraged, do things that make you happy. And I said on Danny B's live too, I was saying that even during this like quarantine and stuff like that, where everything is not where it, kind of used to be at this moment in time. I don't, go to the nail shop like I used to go to the nail shop. But one thing that I like is having pretty nails, and just like, when my ring gets out the doctor, right? Just looking at how cute it looks like with the nails and stuff like that. So do I let the fact that quarantine and nail shops or, whatever, we can't do things like we used to, at this moment in time, do I let that be a hindrance to me and feeling pretty about my hands or whatever? No. I just buy me some press-ons or do your own nails, but press-ons I would rather pop them on, okay? And so every week, every 2 weeks, we just pop on some little cuties, right? So a little self-care, feeling good about myself. So do things that make you happy, right? And just stay balanced. And also, like I said, and I already touched on this, but I'm gonna close with this. You have to do something constantly. Nurture, work. I'm using those interchangeably. So you have to constantly nurture and work your business so it continues to grow, just like plants. If you do not take care of things, they will die. The business is no different. It's no different. So if somebody says, I don't know what's going on with my business, I just can't, do you buy inventory frequently? Do you go live? Do you text your customers that you have pieces? Are you constantly improving, or are you just acting like some people like to have a business just to say they have a business? Like, we can't talk then, because you got a business, but is it working for you? What is it doing for you, Poochie? Okay, so just make sure that you're nurturing it. Like, it the same thing with your business. You have to nurture it. You have to speak life into it. You have to cultivate it, or it is going to die. There's no amount of secret sauce or no words of wisdom or nothing that can help you if you're not willing to do the work. People are in my inbox all the time. You can come in my inbox and I can give you my whole DMO. I can give you my daily methods of operation. I can give you at point A to point B. I can give you a whole list of frequently asked questions. I can give you a whole list of how to handle this and handle this and handle that. But if you are not doing nothing with that, it's not going to help you not one bit. So you got to be willing to do the work for your business to work for you. I remember my mom used to tell me, if you take care of your car, it'll take care of you. So you can't never do an oil change, never get your car serviced, never do this, never do that, and then think that your car is going to last you years on years on years. You'll be able to pass it on to kids and all that kind of stuff. That's not going to happen. That joker going to break down as soon as you blink. Like, what? No oil, no water, no nothing. You got to take care of things so it can take care of you, right? Like, same with your business. You don't nurture that thing and you don't work that. How you gonna, like, why would a team even want to come your way? Why anybody want to join your team and you ain't doing nothing? You ain't even nurturing what you got. Like, what am I joining you for? So I can sit on the bench too? So I can sit on the bench and just we could both wonder what's happening and how to teach and what to do? Not so. That's why I come in and I teach y'all and train y'all and share with you guys what I'm doing, because I know that is what is going to make you guys prosper if you apply it, right? And you have your mindset towards winning. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have a mindset towards winning and you calling yourself a winner, it ain't going to work. It starts with you. You got to know that you're a winner. You got to know that you going out there and you winning some things, right? You got to move forward. So anyway, I could go on, but Mini-Me has to take me to go get my non-squeaky chair, because this is, you hear it? I could write a song with this and some music in the background. Anyway, so I got to get another chair since we're moving on up, right? We got to improve. But do you guys have any questions? I have about 5 minutes where I can answer questions, and then she going to come in here and she going to literally cut it off if it ain't off, because I already told her, shut me down, cut me off if we ain't ready. Yes, Joni, faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world that you want, but you got to put some legs on it. You got to put action behind it. You got to move. You have to move with it. Okay? Faith is an action. Like you have to put something with it. You can't, I could say right now, I know, I could say, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. Baby, am I studying what millionaires do? Am I studying how they invest? Am I studying, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, just ways to invest, ways to prosper, ways to grow, how they do, am I looking into being an LLC, which I just made an LLC, y'all. Hey, we got an LLC now. Woo, a couple weeks ago actually. So we're making moves all across the board, y'all. So follow suit. Let's go. You are welcome, Kenneth. Thank you, Ree. Now, are there any other questions? Because I got 4 minutes. So get your questions in. I know it's a delay, but still, if you got questions, I'm willing to answer them, okay? So, as a newbie, can I sign up for Shopify? Okay, you can sign up for Shopify whenever your heart is content. And I tell people, you don't have to wait. Now, maybe when you get like, I guess 100, 200 pieces is the little sweet spot to kind of start. But you can get your notes ready so that you can get ready to implement that, right? Get a little sweet spot, 100, 200 pieces. But you can start on, maybe right now your layout and how you want it to be. Yes, my LLC is Key Enterprise. Cause baby, it ain't just one business. We got businesses, baby. Multi-millionaire. Hello, it's coming. How do we sign up for the FedEx tracker, Paparazzi? No, you got to go to the FedEx website and they will prompt you to how to sign up there. The FedEx tracker has nothing to do with Paparazzi, period, point blank. This is you signing up through FedEx anytime FedEx is going to deliver a package to your house. It could be from Target.com. It could be from wherever you're shopping, wherever you get FedEx packages shipped through or shipped from. It will notify you of that, okay? So you have Kayla, you don't have to cut me off yet. We got a couple minutes.
I'm not coming here.
Oh, okay. Listen, because I'm like, I see her coming. I'm like, oh.
Yes.
Huh? Okay. But you could grab my shoes, though, so we can just hit the door. They're in the room. I love you. You cute, too. Anyway, so you have a struggle with getting visitors to your Shopify. So let's change what we're saying. I haven't announced the winner yet, Aunt. I haven't announced it yet. I'm gonna announce it, but I haven't. She talking about that Z. All right, so this is what I do. Whenever I go live, you guys, I always talk about my store. Whenever I post on Instagram, I talk about my store. Whenever I post on Facebook, I talk about my store. I talk about my store as much as whenever I talk about my business, I talk about my store. So you can't see me talking about the business without the store. When I'm live, I tell people, hey, I have a website, because there's no way I can show you everything live here. So if you're not shopping the website, you're missing out on a lot of goodies, because I got loads of stuff that never even makes it to the live. So if you want to get dibs on it or whatever, you can sign up for my text alerts. If you don't want to do that, you feel free to shop my website 24 hours a day. You have to market. Even though we know Target is the bomb, even though we know, all these different places are in business, they still advertise. They still have commercials. They're still subliminally putting it out there, right? Even though they don't know, they may be hearing you say that, it's being planted and they're getting that information whether they know it or not. And then just one day they'd be like, oh yeah, her website. She said website, right? So you got to market that thing. Thank you so much, Rose. I appreciate it. You feel your Kalia about the traffic. I'm still working on the website, but you trust your mentor, your upline, do what she does. And B has she did a training on here about how to promote even your activity on Facebook and stuff like that. And so use that. Once you get it, what you gonna do with it? Start telling people to do that. So I talk about the text alert system on the team page. I'll post it after we're done. Let me see what time it is. Okay. You say you appreciate my message. You've been discouraged and thinking, if this business is for me, I know I need to put the work in and I need to plant some seeds and nurture them. You have to, Angela. And this is the thing. And then I'm gonna close with this. When I say make sure this business is for you, I don't mean because you're not getting the results that you feel you should be getting, it's time to give up. Anything worth having, I feel like I'm singing Betty Wright, No Pain, No Gain. But anything worth having at all is worth working for and waiting for. No, but seriously, you gotta put in the work. So don't give up prematurely, because that may be the vehicle that God really wants to bless you through. So, and I'm gonna be straight up, and I love y'all. I promise you, this is not with ill intentions. But you cannot be lazy in this business. You can't be lazy in nothing. Even if you're going to get a degree in school, you can't say, oh, because I didn't get that A, I don't know if school's for me. No. You got to reevaluate, and you got to reevaluate honestly. You have to be extremely honest with yourself. Have I really put this in? Have I put the time in? Have I really, really worked this business like I work for somebody on a 9-to-5? Have I done that for my business like I do for other people? If the answer to that is no, don't give up prematurely, because this may be a vehicle or an avenue where God really wants to bless you. All right? So I love y'all. And listen, if I didn't love y'all and I wasn't being like a true, like, you know, because y'all family, if I wasn't being real with y'all, then I wouldn't tell y'all the truth. Well, I ain't a liar anyway, but I'm just saying, maybe I will hold back. If I hold back, that's going to hurt y'all more than it's going to help y'all. What good does it do if I got this information and I don't put it out there and share? So I'm putting it out there because I'm doing this to help you guys. Now, it's up to you what you're going to do with it. Like, you could have, you know, some people like, well, I can't believe she said that. And, oh, my God, can't she? Well, whatever, because she thinks she, you know, elite, and I can't believe. And you just be right where you are. Like, you got to believe that this information is coming from a good place and is coming to help. Like, a lot of times, even if you don't care for a person, it don't matter. If they're giving you good information that's going to help you prosper, you better take that information with joy and gladness and move forward with it. It don't matter. In the Bible, I remember there was actually a prophet that God actually used ravens to feed. Ravens are not the healthiest type of animal, right? Or bird, right? But it wasn't the vehicle in which he was using to get food to him. It was the fact that he was getting nurtured from something. So if the message is for you and the information is something you need, you better take that information and run with it and apply it to your business. You think you hear a confirmation for someone? Okay, so I love y'all. On that note, I am going to go. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's win. Let's hit higher heights and new levels. Let's do it. And I'm going to read this last comment and I'm out. You have to push yourself. You endured 2 TIAs last week and you still had to invoice and package with love and ship no matter how slow you were going. Because the thing about it is, and I appreciate your testimony, Rose. The thing about it is, had you just sat there and done nothing, nothing would have happened. But at least by you moving little by little and moving slow, at least you were able to get something done, right? Slow progress is progress. No progress is none. At least slow is still making progress, right? Even the what's that? The tortoise and the hare, you know, the turtle and the rabbit. Dude, the turtle was slow as all get out, but he was making slow moves, but he still got to where he wanted to get to. So even if you moving slow, who cares? It ain't no race. It's your own race. Move at your own pace. Bars. It's your own race. Move at your own pace. So anyway, I'm just saying. Anyway, Kay, I know we got a phone call. So let me get off so we can have that phone call because we're supposed to be meeting. So I love y'all and I will talk to y'all later. Yes, Miss Jallo, you're absolutely right. I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.